So Paul Hunter has been watching all of this from Washington. Paul, I suppose despite the historic first here, Trump's speech in Mar-a-Lago tonight, remarkably familiar.
Yeah, what to make of Donald Trump sometimes. I think a lot of people expected, fire and fury tonight. This wasn't that. It was a list of grievances that most Americans have heard time and time again, Adrienne. This time mixed in with, the fake case against him, the Trump-hating judge who preside, that he did nothing wrong, along with what he still calls the impeachment hoax, Russia, 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 Hunter Biden's laptop, everything else you can imagine. Katie had a little bit in her piece. Here's a bit more from him tonight when he was talking specifically about what happened today.
So here we are now. It's where we were today, in a city that was so great just 4 or 5 years ago. But now we're there, spent time there today, as you possibly read, with a local failed district attorney charging a former president of the United States for the first time in history on a basis that every single pundit and legal analyst said, there is no case. There's no case.
Note the energy, though, Adrienne. I mean, that was about as energetic as he got tonight. I've been to a lot of Trump rallies. This, like his launch speech late last year, is a different sounding Trump, but he is still the leading candidate to represent the Republican Party on the ballot in 2024, by far. And his standing, according to some polls, has lately gone up.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit, because very clearly, beyond obvious, this is not affecting him politically.
Yeah, and that basically underlines the great paradox in U.S. politics right now and the problem for Republicans. Trump, puts these grievances out there. It's very effective for those who love Donald Trump, but not so much for the rest of America. So he may well win the nomination if things continue the way they are, if this fires up that crowd. But it doesn't work for the rest of America, is the general view. So it's like, be careful what you wish for. It's hard to predict where this goes with him, because of that paradox, because it works with some people, but not with the rest of the country.
All right, Paul Hunter decoding it all for us in Washington. Thanks, Paul.
You're welcome.